Hello. Welcome back if you came back. But yeah, the tutorial started, Shadowvo was unexpected. Thought you were gonna do Warframe or something. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. As soon as I found out how this game was installing, I was like, I better make sure Warframe's installed. I am currently optimizing Warframe's download cache. And if something goes wrong while I'm doing this tutorial, hopefully that will finish, and I will pick up Warframe instead. Warframe was my backup plan. Still is, in fact. But I'm back. This thing... like I said, that's the total game download down here. But, previously, it actually took, like, 20 minutes to download specifically the tutorial. And I was just like, I'm not going to sit here doing literally nothing while we wait for that. I had no idea this is how this game worked, but apparently it's a known problem. Just one people only run into once. So it didn't disseminate a lot. An ominous presence has filled the skies. People know it by one name, the Morning Star. It is a promise of freedom, a glimpse of new worlds. A light reaching into oblivion. A shadow in mortal hearts. When darkness covers the world, the gates of annihilation will open. Cool. One second, it just occurred to me. That's right. Designed it to fail specifically for you. They thought it would be funny. Hello, Quilla. I'd believe it at this point. The thing is, you see how slow this number is ticking up here? It's still faster than it was ticking up to download just specifically the tutorial, which was 1/100th the size of the other download that it's doing right now. I don't know how they could be fucking up this badly. What? Okay. Prologue. Lasaria and Arisa are two young elves who live in the woods. They're training tirelessly to one day become forest guardians. Display subtitles, please.
Whoa. You always do so great, Lasaria. Me? I never ever hit like this.
Sure you do. You're trying really hard, Arisa.
Well, yeah. If I don't try my hardest, how else am I supposed to pass the trials with you?
If anyone can do that, it's you. We'll both be forest guardians.
Yeah. Thank you, Lasaria.
Someone forgot to turn on VSync for the cutscenes. I'm not sure how.
Huh? The forest is scared?
That's the impression you get from this? I would assume it was pissed.
What's that?
It's like 2 FPS. The FPS is fine, it's just... these very weird scan lines everywhere. I probably need to turn down the volume some.
Get away from Lasaria! Watch out!
A lot, actually. Cut it down like 10 decibels for you guys.
Arisa. Hold on. I'm going to save you.
Got real loud there for a sec. Okay, battle animation settings. Is she, though? I assume that's the plot I'm gonna be doing. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off run at 60 FPS, solely because I only record and stream at 30 FPS anyway. So you're not going to notice a difference. Which Shadowverse? The old one or the new one? This is... I believe it's the old one. Like, it's the one that's just called Shadowverse. Like, it's not Shadowverse World Origin. I think that's the newer one.
Out of my way!
Game's still running very poorly. But it's also not fully installed, so... guess I'll cut it some slack. Cards being played by spending play points. Play points, huh? I hope for your sake you never have to shorten that to anything, because we all know what it'll be shortened to. And that will get only giggles out of everyone. Drag the goblin from your hand to the area.
Gobby's feeling hungry!
Regular follower cards can't attack on the turn they're played. PP, short. Could be worse. Yeah, at least it's not, say, commander points. That would be a lot worse. Less giggly, but... you know. Goblin is unironically one of the best 1-drops in the game, by the way. 1 mana for... I don't know what these... I assume 1 attack, 2 health? Hold it there, Bathwater. Attack by dragging your follower onto an enemy. Drag your goblin forward toward the enemy fairy to attack. Okay, defense, how much damage will destroy the follower. Attack, how much damage the follower deals. So, 1 mana for 1/2. In most things I play, that's pretty good, yeah.
I like, give me that!
Starting of your turn, gain additional play point orb. All empty orbs are refilled. Now have 2 play points. Play the fighter you drew. Sure thing. 2 for a 2/2. Seems less worth it than 1 for a 1/2. Like, I will say, I've definitely played card games before. I've played Hearthstone quite a bit. I've played it since release, though only on and off since, I think, Rosticon's Rumble. So, Hearthstone brain tells me this is a good card, and it tells me this is a bad card. Reason is literally because its stat line is 1/2. So good during its time because most 1-drops were only 1/1. Realized their mistake pretty quickly, and that stat line was very rare going forward. Okay, so having a stat line equal to twice your cost, or both stats equal to your cost, is a normal thing. Just this one specifically is like the only one that's above. Because here's the thing, in Hearthstone, like I was mentioning, 1/2 like this, that's actually a very bad 1-drop now. You want at least a 2/2 or a 1/3 out of a 1-drop, or doing something. But on release, that would be okay. Still probably not played, though. Or is a 2/2 for 2 that does nothing? Terrible. You did never play that, ever. Like, even back in ye olden times, you would never play something with that stat line. But yeah, just being better than all the other 1-drops, because it can go twice, would, can choose to attack the enemy leader, even if they have a follower in their area. Yeah, and since this would kill my goblin, I kinda don't want to do this trade. I want to make them do the trade so I save life.
I like, give me that! Take that!
But... no, I definitely want to go face with this. I am ahead on board, and I'm forcing them to do trades. This is just a bad call.
That.
I don't want to waste his that's wasting a whole damage on that.
How much is in it for me?
It technically protects this a little bit, but not much. 3 for 3/2. Again, stat line getting worse each time. See, this is what I want to hit him with. Now, with the foreknowledge that this exists, now it was a good play. But I didn't know they were going to play that. Because now I've saved health on my goblin. Your opponent has a follower with Ward in play. Can't attack any other enemies until you've destroyed it.
Take that!
So Ward is basically taunt from Hearthstone.
I like, give me that!
I earned my fair share.
Feels bad we top decked a 5 cost, but whatever. Can evolve. Goblin King. 5/5 Ward. Can evolve. Okay, so the person who goes second gets to evolve first. I guess that's sort of the trade-off for going second. You are the one who gets the first evolve. That's fair. That's because that's always a problem in card games, that you need to figure out a way to make... So going second in most card games means you're going to have a lower win rate. They need to find some way to get that closer to 50-50. And the way to do that, it's different depending on the game. This, depending how impactful evolves are, I assume vary, because they make a big deal of it. This should impact it, but you don't want whatever you give them to make going second way better. Make one follower per turn even stronger by evolving it. Neat bit of trivia. Only keyword to share a name between Hearthstone and Shadowverse is Rush. This is because Shadowverse had it first and Hearthstone just copied it. It's really funny because Hearthstone actually tried its best to not do that, because they had Charge initially, which was just, you can attack right away. And then they were like, oh, this is becoming a problem. I think it was Journey to Ungoro when they really started pulling back. They're like, we want to still use this mechanic, but it's really getting toxic with all the face hunters and stuff. Okay, I know. We'll just, okay, we'll make this charge minion the Charged Devilsaur. It has charge, but it has a battle cry that it can't attack heroes the turn it's summoned. There, problem solved. And then people found ways to cheat it out without summoning it by recruiting it or whatever, so it wasn't, its battle cry didn't trigger, so they just attacked face with it anyway for OTKs. So then they did Rush, which they can attack right away, but just not face. You want me to play the Goliath? Why not the Angelic Sword Maiden? Unless evolving costs play points.
You're done for.
It doesn't. Maybe it's just that... Okay. Evolved followers can immediately attack enemy followers, even on the same turn they're played from hand. Let me look at this. Okay, no, he is correct because he can trade into this right away and I can go face.
Darn it all!
Player who goes first can evolve twice per battle. The second player can evolve 3 times. For now, attack the enemy leader to win this battle.
I like! Give me that!
I earned my fair share.
Only... Okay, that's it. They get to go first and they get to do it one extra time. I thought I noticed a bit there. The rescue. As the 2 young girls are training, a mysterious creature snatches Orisa away. Saria chases after the creature to save Orisa. Enable voice, why not?
Orisa! Lusaria!
Give her back!
Alright, shadowy creature. I challenge you to a card game. Hoping this game starts running a little better. When the download's complete, it's getting there. I assume this tutorial's
Out of my way!
decent length. Okay, we're starting on turn 4 and he's missing health. So far, we've been using follower cards. They can attack enemies, defend against enemy attacks, and be evolved. Better give her back. How will we decide this over a round of Gwent?
I live by the sword!
I mean, that's literally the plot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Duel Masters, if you remember that. And the Duel Masters reboot that was a bit more recent, if you remember that. Okay, he passed. Attack the enemy leader with your fighter. Let me see what card I drew before I do that. Start your turn, give +1/+1 to a random allied follower. I mean, I guess that's not going to do anything yet, so I can attack now. But this game's really... This tutorial's already trying to teach bad habits, because you should be looking at the cards in your hand before you even think about what you should be attacking with. Same that strengthens one of your followers at the start of your turn. Yes. Oh, and it goes onto the board. Amulets can't attack or defend. Instead, they have powerful abilities that affect other cards and leaders. Again, this is probably something Hearthstone borrowed from this game. They're called locations in Hearthstone. I think they function a little bit differently. Never been crazy about locations anyway. And evolve, it got the 1/1. Some cards have special abilities that activate under certain conditions. Fanfare abilities trigger when the card is played from hand. Basically battle cry. What is your fanfare? 1 damage to a random enemy follower, do this twice. Alright, useful. Health Tracker's fanfare dealt damage to the enemy Goblin King. Now attack the Goblin King. Fair enough. Good trade.
Darn it all!
Whoop. Now my tracker should be the one to get buffed. Oh yeah. Looking at her now, I can see that's like a scarf in front of like an elf lady. When I first saw this with the card art and like this not crazy resolution, I thought this was like some greasy merchant guy with a huge smile and that was like his tongue sticking out. A little different, but yeah, they're basically locations. Yeah, I suppose, actually no, these are more like auras. Which is an effect that just happens on its own. Locations you have to activate yourself. Though it still seems to take up board space. It's kind of a combination. I guess it's not fair to call it a ripoff. Spells are cards that activate their ability immediately and are then discarded. This card damages an enemy, then gives you a fairy card too. 2 damage to an enemy follower, put a fairy into your hand. Alright, cool.
Fall back!
Sylvan Justice destroyed by Lizard Man. Now evolve your Elf Tracker and defeat your opponent. Also use the Yellow Sphere to evolve cards.
You're done for.
Elf Tracker.
Never miss.
Keeps any enchantments on it. Some amulets have an engage effect you activate on your own. Some just sit there. Some have a countdown timer.
Do it.
This one just seems to last forever. I assume there's ways for the enemy to get rid of an amulet when it's on board. Like, I assume there's, like, spells and abilities that are, like, destroy an amulet. Yes, on paper, this isn't terribly different from Hearthstone, so I feel like I'm entering with at least the basic knowledge required. Saria fights the mysterious creature with the last bit of strength in order to save the abducted Orisa. Unless it has Aura, which prevents something from being targeted directly.
Out of my way!
Can be targeted by anything that says banish/destroy a card. Alright. Redraw any of the cards from your starting hand once. Keep the low-cost cards that we played in the early round. Yeah. Obviously these. I was looking at that right away like, okay, a 2-drop is good, but 5 and 6, that's way too late. Not much better, but at least a little bit. Enemies going first, which means I get more evolves. But they missed their first turn. Player goes second, draws 2 cards on their first turn. Oh. A lot of benefits to going second. Ready to battle on your own. I mean, I didn't draw shit, but sure. Minotaur. 2/1 with Ward. You can see that, okay. What do you do? Fanfare, put 2 fairies into your hand. I mean, this is strong enough to trade anyway, so I might as well get those fairies. They're a hand size. There's gotta be a hand size limit, right?
How much is in it for me?
I would not have taken that trade. My own mercenary would be a bit of a bad call. Smarter to play a fighter and a water fairy, because you have an effect that these normal fairies don't. When you die, I get another fairy. Another Minotaur. Wandering Elf Mage.
They're picking on me!
So I can evolve, but I don't think I want to evolve this. So look. My follower comes into play, gain 1-0, Okami. Goliath, a 3-4, or... These are identical, just the Okami actually has an effect on it.
Take that!
I need to do this trade. I don't have an option. Do I play out the Goliath? Evolving it doesn't do that much for me, but they can double trade into it if I don't. Interesting things is that the 1-drop seem to benefit... No, actually it looks like it's +2/+2 across the board. Just everything gets 2/2 for it having evolved. Like, being able to attack right away, like... I don't think I want to evolve these, because they just die to whatever I throw them against anyway.
You're done for.
And then I think I just hit you for What do you mean, can't attack? Oh, it means can't go face. Alright.
Miasma can't prevail.
Again, not explained properly.
Defend the forest!
Change an enemy follower's defense to 1. Okay, that's cool. And then waste a +2 attack. That Okami would have been... Evo gives Rush. Yeah, but they just said Rush lets you attack right away. They never really specified that you can't go face with it. Okay, this deck seems all about adding fairies to your hand, but I think it forgot to do anything with that. I really don't care about his 1/1, so I'm not gonna evolve this just to smash into it. Yeah, that... I guess do that trade because you have to.
You won't escape.
The miasma can't prevail.
Like, Okami would have benefited from all these followers in my hand, but almost nothing else does. At least nothing else I've drawn.
My lord.
Obviously, I just play another tracker to kill that for free. All this stuff is... I guess it smooths out my mana curve some. But, like, a lot of these are just 1/1s that aren't giving me anything right now. I feel like I'd need more followers who benefit from spamming out a lot of followers myself. There you go, Okami was a good way. Deal 3 to an enemy, and you hit that. Isn't Forestcraft all about combo strats? I have no idea. I've never played this game before. I'm literally just going off what I see here.
It won't be long.
Let's evolve! To see your evolved art.
Arrows never miss.
Literally the only reason I did it. You're dead on board anyway. A very dumb AI and a very unfinished deck here. Like, the AI took trades that were absolutely foolish. Trading your warding 2/1 into a 1/1 rather than go face and let the 1/1 do the trade, you just lost 2 damage by doing it like that. Earn rewards, collect them later from the crate in the home screen. Okay. Right?
Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Thanks.
I thought something might have happened to you. I'm glad you're safe.
Oh, is there just another one? These things just are forever?
There's another one!
Harissa, be careful!
Ugh. I don't know how you managed to make a visual novel run very poorly. Close that out, maybe it helps. I get that it's also downloading data right now, but this is a lot for something that requires almost nothing.
Lysaria! Lysaria, wait!
Oh, damn.
Where are they taking you?
Really unoptimized shit, I guess. Yeah, I mean,
No. What am I gonna do?
apparently they've never had great servers for this, from what I found online about the download speeds.
Snap out of it. Lysaria needs you.
Either that, or this download is taking a lot of CPU power. I just, like, tried to get, I just tried to get, like, Task Manager running, and it actually slowed down a lot. It's one of the reasons we needed Worlds Beyond. Fair enough.
Hold on, Lysaria.
New day is available. Okay. Well, thank you all for being here for the tutorial that... Oh, dear God, no. Alright, that's a bit better. Still not great, though. Alright, recording back. Woohoo! We talked about all sorts of crap. We're gone. Actually, let me get back to my sound mixer and turn the sound back on for this. Audio? Yeah. I actually had it muted on my end, too. Like, I muted it in my sound mixer. Okay. Back to Shadowverse. Welcome to Shadowverse. Let's claim the rewards you just earned in the tutorial from your crate. Sure thing. Claim the rewards you just earned. Sure. Vials, rupees, challenge tickets, throwback rotation card pack tickets, legendary card pack tickets. Card pack tickets to buy card packs. Sure, why not? Legendary card packs or special card packs include one legendary card. I could have told you that. Ah. Okay. Ah! Loud. Alright. Daisy Bow Archer. 2, 2, 2. Fanfare Enhance 7. Gain +3/+3 and deal 2 damage to 2 random enemy followers. What does Enhance 7 mean? Enhance. If you have enough play points, they're automatically spent to activate the enhance effects of a card when you play the card from your hand. Now, does Enhance include their base mana cost, or is that... or play point cost, or is that gravy on top of their cost? Because then it'd be a 9 play point 5/5 deal 2 to 2 random enemies. Which is okay. And that's what happens if it evolves. Enhance is their new cost. Okay. So a 7 cost 5/5 deal 2 to 2 randoms. That's a bit more reasonable, but still not really scaling the stats to the rate I'd like. Alright, Furious Mountain Deity. 4/3/4. Enhance 7, gain +2/+2, and Rush. Strike, gain +1/+0. Okay. Then it becomes 7.56 Rush, which actually is kind of doable. That gains +1 after attacking, I believe. That's what Strike is. When attacking, before damage is dealt. Okay, so functionally it's actually a 4/4, because the Strike is when it attacks, before damage is dealt. Okay. Yeah, 7 for a 6/6 rush. That's pretty good. And then you could evolve it, and its strike becomes gain +2. Servant of Unkilling. This is like a foil, it looks like. Whatever the foil equivalent is. Fanfare, give an enemy follower -1 till the end of your opponent's turn. Could be okay for trades. Vengeful Possessions, 3/3/3. This one's Shadowcraft, ooh. Enhance 6, gain 2/2 and Bane, then give Bane to another allied follower. Bane. Followers that have Bane automatically destroy any other followers they attack. Okay, so it's Venomous from Hearthstone. Followers that attack them are automatically destroyed. Okay, that's pretty good. Saintly Core. Havencraft. Fanfare, enhance 7, recover an evolution point. Ooh, neat. So pay it for 7, you get an evolution point as well. But during your turn, an allied follower evolves. Banish a random enemy follower with the highest attack in play, then banish this amulet. Oh, wow. That effect alone, like, getting the evolution point back is definitely really good. Like, because that is such a limited resource. I wasn't expecting there to be ways to get them back. Soul Steal, Shadowcraft. 3 points, deal 4 damage to an enemy follower Burial Rite. I'm guessing that's if it kills. You have a follower in your hand and an open space in your area. Remove its effect, except those that change its attack or defense, and put it into play. Then destroy that follower to activate Burial Rite effects. Alright, I was not even close. Huh. So, Burial Rite, play something from your hand, basically give it up to draw a card. I guess if I had, like, a really low-cost thing in my hand, and if I get to pick what I'm essentially discarding, that would be pretty good. Rize, Spice Cherub. 2/2/2, Fanfare, enhance 4, draw a card. Okay. Costs 2 more for draw a card. That's probably okay. 4 for a 2/2 draw a card. I guess I gotta remember the stat line in this game is way lower than Hearthstone, so stuff that looks bad to me is probably good here. 6.44. Ayala, Devoted Knight, Dragoncraft. Fanfare, gain an empty play point orb, recover 3 play points. Oh god. Evolve, if you have at least 6 play points, use 6 play points and summon a Devoted Dragon. 6 play point Dragoncraft 6/6, gain Bane and Ward while an allied Ayala Devoted Knight is in play. Evolved 8/8. Wow. I see why you're legendary. You are very... that is quite an effect. While any allied Devoted Dragons are in play, reduce damage to this follower to 0! She had Ward herself, that'd be busted as hell, but probably best she doesn't. But that does mean, so long as you've got Devoted Dragons, she can just trade forever. Elia, Devoted Knight. Rewards are automatically claimed. Buy throwback rotation card packs using the card pack tickets you earn from completing the tutorial. Select the name of a card set on the left side of the screen to switch to that set. Able to trade your card pack points for tradable cards. For every card pack you purchase, you earn 1 card pack point. For more details, please see the help section. Okay, throwback rotation. Buy a pack free, why not? Okay. Great Goliath. Enhance 7, gain +4/+4. Enhance 10, gain +4/+4 more. Oh, wow. So, as a 7 cost, would be a 7/8. That's really good stat lines in this game. And as a 10 cost, be an 11/12. Wow. Playing it as a 3-4 for 4 just seems okay. But you could stat it the hell up. Wow. That seems good in any slower deck. And it's a neutral card. Portalcraft. Viola, Duchess of Dolls. Allied Puppet comes into play, give it +2 health. Or defense, whatever. Evolved, put a puppet into your hand. Allied Puppet comes into play, give it that still. Puppet. 0 play point, Portalcraft follower. 1/1 rush. End of your opponent's turn, destroy this follower. Oh. Oh, at the end of your opponent's turn. Giving them plus defense doesn't do that much. And it being at the end of your opponent's turn, if there was a card that also gave them, like, Ward to combine with this, that'd be pretty cool. By itself, they just ignore them, right? Like, that +2 health isn't doing anything. Unless there's effects that make it so puppets are harder to kill. If they're going to die at the end of your opponent's turn anyway, they're not going to waste time attacking them. So that extra defense won't do anything. I cannot see the use of this by itself. Dual Blade Flurry. Give rush to an allied follower. Follower can attack 2 times per turn. For a 5 cost, I can see that being useful. So rush and Wind Fury. I will talk Hearthstone on this, that's what I understand. Disciple of Unkindling, Forest Graph. Give an enemy follower -4 attack till the end of your opponent's turn. Not bad. Just deactivate an enemy. Saintly Squeaks, Havencraft. Put a Natarin Great Tree into your hand. At least 2 allied amulets are in play against Storm. What is a Natarin Great Tree? 1 play point neutral amulet, Natura. If any other allied Natarin Great Trees are in play, randomly destroy 1. Last words, draw a card. Okay, so they just destroy each other and you get to draw off of them. Okay, interesting. Storm. Followers that have Storm can attack on the same turn they're played. Okay, so Storm is charged then. Okay. Reiko Marionette. Portalcraft. Put 2 puppets in your hand. Ever an allied puppet comes into play, deal 1 damage to the enemy leader. Okay, that seems like your opponent better kill this right away when you play it, because you're going to have a bunch of puppets to just blast their face open with it. And the evolve changes nothing. Okay. Sister Falconer, Havencraft. Enhance 4, summon a Divine Birdsong. So Divine Birdsong. 3 play point Havencraft Amulet. Countdown 2. Last word, summon a Regal Falcon. Regal Falcon. 5 play point Havencraft follower, 3/4 Storm, evolved. Evolved 5/6. Okay. Okay, so pay 2 extra for something that normally costs 3. That's pretty good. Whirlwind Pteranodon, Dragoncraft. If any allied Natarin Great Trees are in play, randomly destroy 1 and gain an empty play point orb. Alright. There are no allied Natarin Great Trees in play, summon 1 for its last words, which, that's Death Rattle. Yeah, when it's destroyed. Get another one. They're free. Guilt, Existential Blader. 8 cost, 6/8 Shadowcraft. Accelerate, destroy an allied follower, draw 2 cards. Accelerate. You do not have enough play points to play a card. Can be played as a spell instead for the Accelerate cost. Only the Accelerate effects will activate when a card is played in this way. Okay. So Accelerate, it would essentially be a spell. Yeah, it's played as a spell. So it can either be a 1 cost, destroy an ally, draw 2 cards, or an 8 cost 6/8 with rush. Okay. That's cool. Nature's Guidance. Return an allied follower or amulet to your hand. Draw a card. That doesn't seem very worth it. Actually, no. No, I shouldn't say that, because maybe you've got a really good fanfare effect. Maybe some fanfare effects are worth it by themselves. Marion the Mummy. Only attack the enemy leader. Ignore ward. 5 cost 5/5. And Evolved has Storm. Yeah, it better have Storm to evolve, otherwise its Evolve would do nothing. Actually, its Evolve still doesn't do that much, because it doesn't get stats up. Probably because that might be pretty toxic if it were, yeah, on turn 5, suddenly taking 7 to the face. Yeah, no, I can see that being a problem. No, you're probably right. That's probably for the best. But it being a 3/3 by default probably would suck. No, I think that's correct. I questioned it at first. I think it's fine. Scrap Iron Smelter. Runecraft. Summon a Scrap Golem. 1 play point, Runecraft follower. 0/2 ward. Okay, just a little taunt. This is an amulet that only has a fanfare. So after that, it's just taking up board space, so I guess you do something to destroy it yourself. Saintly Squeaks, we have you. Draconic Sniper, Dragoncraft. Can't be attacked. Whenever an enemy follower attacks your leader, deal 2 damage to that follower, then remove this effect. So, only the one time. I guess it would one time make your opponent, like, be very careful about their order. The can't be attacked could be a little useful, because you could... I mean, like the name, Sniper, you could snipe one of their weakened characters that they have. Leela Arborist. +1/+1 to another allied follower with at least 4 attack. Okay. So you kind of don't want to play it on one. Enhance 4, give +1/+1 to all other allied followers instead. Okay. But 4 cost 1/1, give 1/1 to all others is... Veridic Discovery. Runecraft. Summon a Clay Golem. Give +1 attack to all allied Clay Golems. Clay Golems. They are 2.22s. Okay. Earthright. Put a Veridic Ritual in your hand. Gonna need to figure out a few things about that. Earthright. You have an Earth Sigil amulet in play. It's automatically destroyed to activate Earthright effects. Okay, yeah, like I said, it was... I was onto that. It had a fanfare and then didn't do anything, so there must be a way to get rid of it to pay a cost for something else. Earthrights, that's what it is. Can happen when used... When cards with Earthright are played, evolved using an evolve... Yeah. Veridic Ritual. 2 play point Runecraft spell. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. Earthright, draw card. So an Earthright that gives you another Earthright. I have... I appear to only have tickets for specifically this. So... Should I just... I can't think of a reason not to use these, right? These tickets are specifically for this pack thing, why would I not do it? Just for this rotation? I figured. Aliaska, Master Dealer. Swordcraft. Ward. 7 cost 5/9. Select a card in your hand and discard the rest. Draw X cards. X equals the number of cards discarded. Ooh. There's a full mulligan on your hand, then. Like, I don't need any of these, let me pick something else up. It's a very fast card. Servant of Lust. 2 cost 4/2. Fanfare, deal 1 damage to your leader. Okay, that's starting to make more sense. Is Bloodcraft. During your turn, whenever this follower attacks the enemy leader, restore 2 defense to both leaders after damage is dealt. Okay, so... functionally, you don't want to be going face with this. Actually, to both leaders. That would actually be really good. Because essentially it's only doing 2, but it's healing you in that process. Okay, I kind of like this card, actually. I was a little iffy on it for a sec, but that effect actually... It says to both leaders. If it was only to the enemy leader, so it was like, this is really good to just snipe something strong with. But no, it's both of you. Okay. Mecha Claw Elf. Forest Craft 3/3/3. Another Machina card was played this turn. Gain Storm. Okay. That's pretty upfront. Shirati Mysterious Mogul. 2 costs 2/1. Put a Cayman Mysterian Butler into your hand. 2 cost Runecraft Follower Mysteria. 1/3. Fanfare, restore 2 defense to your leader. Evolved 3/5 Bane. Okay. Inspired Inventor, Portalcraft. Fanfare, choose. Put a Miraculous Invention or Hazardous Invention into your hand. Okay, Miraculous Invention. 2 playpoint Portalcraft Amulet. Can't be destroyed by effects. At the end of your turn, if your leader has 10 defense or less, restore 3 defense to your leader and banish this amulet. Okay. Hazardous Invention. Can't be destroyed by effects. 1 playpoint Portalcraft. At the end of your turn, if the enemy leader has 10 defense or less, deal 1 damage to a random enemy follower and 1 damage to the enemy leader, then banish this amulet. I see people pulling off lethal puzzles with that. That could be funny. White Knight 2. Enhance, it's a 2/2/2, but enhance 6. Choose, summon a Spellplate Cavalier or Boneplate Cavalier. Spellplate is 4.24 Ward. Boneplate 4.33 Drain. What is Drain? Doll Operation. Do a random puppet in your hand plus 4 attack. Nice. Enhance 7. Put 2 puppets into your hand. And give 2 random puppets in your hand plus 4 instead. Not bad. I'm reading all these so I can understand what cards are. Because, again, I don't know this game even slightly. And a Terran Great Tree in your hand. Last words gain a shadow. The hell's a shadow? Elven Sentry. 6/4/4 Rush. Fanfare. Gain +1/+1 for each fairy in your hand. Okay, you makes the fairies do something, sure. Mirror Image. Allied follower in play, summon a copy of it. Give it Rush. Banish it at the start of your next turn. Okay. Swordcraft. Temple Windbear. 1 cost 0/2. Choose. Put a Sacred Plea or Beastly Vow into your hand. Sacred Plea. Countdown 3. Last words. Draw 2 cards. Alright. Or 2 playpoint Havencraft. Countdown 2. Last words. Summon a Holy Flame Tiger. So 4.44. So, put it out there and hope. It's Havencraft. Dragon Blader. 8 cost 5/5. Crystallize 5. If you do not have enough play points to play a card, it can be played as an amulet instead for the Crystallize cost. Only the Crystallize effect will activate when a card is played this way. Countdown 3, Fanfare, and last words, summon a dragon. This dragon is 5/5. Okay, then this card kind of becomes actively worse when you have enough play points. Like, it becomes higher cost to do less stuff. Actually, no. You get both 5/5s right away at the higher cost. I forgot he had a Fanfare down here. No, okay. It does it faster for more mana. Alright, that's fair. Colette Holy Gunner. I do like guns. Havencraft. Randomly activate one of the following effects. Put a Monastic Holy Water in your hand or deal 1 to a random enemy. 2 play point, restore 2 defense to an ally, draw a card. I'm not crazy about this. Either those effects are so different that this card can't be reliable. Witch Snap. Runecraft. Deal 3 to an enemy follower. Put an Earth Essence in your hand. 1 point Runecraft Amulet. It's an Earth Sigil you can use for Earthright effects. Fair enough. Passing of Lore. Sacred Teachings, Healing Prayer, or Acolyte's Hand into your hand. Sacred Teaching, 2 play points. Havencraft Amulet. Countdown 1. Last word, summon a Holy Falcon. 3 point, 2/1 Storm. Healing Prayer. 3 points. Restore 3 defense to an ally. Subtract 1 from the countdown of all allied amulets. Ooh, that's cool. Acolyte's Light. 5 play point, Havencraft spell, banish an enemy follower. Throne of Silence. Enhance 6, gain +3/+3. All effects from an enemy follower except changes to its attack or defense. They really don't like removing attack-defense buffs, huh? This is the second card I've seen that specifically mentions not doing that. Those are the only, remove effect things I have seen. Seen you. Me, Angelic Doll. 2/2/2. Enhance 7, gain 3/3, put 2 puppets into your hand. During your turn, another allied follower evolves, put a puppet in your hand. Okay. Get to your puppets. Mountain Bear, Wind Bear. Details. Randomly put 2 of the following cards into your hand. Venus. 5, cost 4/5, Fanfare. Harvest Festival in your hand and change its cost to 0. Harvest Festival, the end of your turn, draw a card if at least 3 cards have been played this turn. Okay. Pollux, 4/4. Fanfare, evolve this follower if there's an allied non-Swordcraft follower in play. It's part of Runecraft, so that should always go off, I think. I actually don't know how the craft works. Star Phoenix, 3 points, Dragon, 2/2 Rush. Last words, give your leader the following effect. Next time you play a spell, put a Star Phoenix in your hand. Oh. Oh yeah, these are based on constellations. Astral Divinations, it said. I thought it was called Details for some reason. I just read that. Because I'm dumb. Caster. Shadowcraft, 2/3/4. Only 1 other allied follower is in play. Gain last words, summon a caster. Scorpius, 2.12 Bane. Deal 1 damage to your leader on strike. I don't know if this part's necessary. It's not going to survive a lot. And then Andromeda. 2/2/2. But, if evolved, give all other allied followers the following effect until the end of the turn, reduce damage to 0. Then Earthright, subtract 1 from the cost of those cards. Okay. Ghastly Treant. An Terran Great Tree in your hand. If at least 2 other cards were played this turn, put a fairy in your hand. Ah. Terminal Lust, yeah. Blade Flurry. Whispering Woods. Countdown 1. Select an enemy follower, can't attack next turn. Enhance 4. Add 2 to this amulet's countdown. At the end of your turn, put a random Forestcraft follower from your deck into your hand. Huh. Feral Ether. Put a Terran Great Tree in your hand. This is your 5th turn or later, recover a play point. So, Dragoncraft, I've seen the one messing around with your play points the most. I guess that's the, I'll say the MTG Green equivalent to not make another Hearthstone reference. If it's your 10th turn or later, put a Windblast Dragon in your hand. 6.55 Storm. Yeah, I see holding on to this for a while. Getting just the Terran Great Tree seems... I mean, it's probably okay for your turn 1. But getting it way later seems way better. Because it's not costing more, you have to play it later. Greater, lesser money. Dragon is ramp, yeah? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And I do... I'm iffy on ramp. Ramp can very easily be a problem in the later stages of a card game's lifespan. Okay, just 2/2/2, evolve. If another allied follower is in play, perform Necromancy 8. Give Storm to another allied follower. Necromancy. If you have enough shadows, they're automatically spent to activate the Necromancy effect of a card. Okay, that's what shadows are for. Can happen when they're played, evolved using... Yeah. Spend 8 shadows, give an allied follower Storm by evolving this. I guess that's okay. Ivory Sword Dance. 2 costs, deal a damage to a random enemy follower. Do this X times up to 10. X equals the attack of the strongest allied follower in play. Ah. Enhance 5. Before dealing damage, give +2/+2 to an allied follower. Alright then. So for 5, it's 2/2, and then probably whatever you picked does its damage randomly across all their followers. Levin Archer. 2/2/2. Evolve. There are any 11 cards in your hand, deal 3 damage to an enemy follower. Okay. Golem's Rampage. 5 costs, summon 2 Clay Golems. X damage to an enemy follower. X equals the number of allied Clay Golems in play. Earthright. Give +1/+1 to all allied Clay Golems. Clay Golem seems neat. Truth Adjudication. Summon a Guardian Golem. Give it XX, which is by default a 3/3 ward. Deal Y damage to the enemy leader. Restore Z defense to your leader. X, Y, and Z equal the number of the times this card has been spell boosted, split randomly between the 3 effects. Ah. Spell boosted. Play a spell, the spell boost abilities of cards in your hands activate. Several different ways that cards gain power. Okay. Do you know ahead of time what the distribution will be, or do you find out when you play it? Because that would determine how good this card is. If you only find out when you play it, if you know before you play it, oh, okay. Geovore. 4 costs, 2/5 ward. Evolve. If Overflow is active for you, gain +3 attack. Overflow. When you have at least 7 Playpoint Orbs, mostly Dragoncraft cards. Sure enough, ramp ability. Chris Pumpkinhead. Shadowcraft 3/3. Last words, if it's your turn, summon a ghost. 1.11 Storm, banish it when it leaves player when your turn ends. Alright, that seems okay, yeah. Zealot of Silence. 4 costs, 2/4 Bane. Adept Thief. Swordcraft 3/3. Put a Gilded Boots or Gilded Necklace in your hand. Gilded Boots. 1 Playpoint Swordcraft spell Loot. Give Rush to an allied follower, or give 1/1 to an allied follower. Okay. Mechanization. 2 copies of 2 of the following cards in your deck. Analyzing Artifact. 1 Playpoint Portalcraft follower. 2/1. Last words, draw a card. Ancient Artifact. 1.31 Rush. Mystic Artifact. 3.23 Ward. Fanfare, draw a card. Radiant Artifact. 5-point Portal. 4/3 Storm. Last words. If it's your turn, put a random artifact card from your deck into your hand. It's your opponent's turn, draw a card. Ooh, that one looks good. Windblade Mage. 8 costs, 2/2. Spell boost, subtract 1 from the cost of this card. Okay, that suddenly makes sense. Storm. Also makes sense. Fanfare, deal 2 damage to an enemy follower. Okay, yeah, you seem pretty cool. Definitely want to play this in a spell-heavy deck. Runecraft. Another World Horseman. Rush. Necromancy 4, deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. Okay. Catherine, Epicurean Angel. Fanfare, restore 6 defense to your leader. Enhance 10, restore 10 instead. I think 6 defense for 6 cost 4/4, I think that's good enough. I think the enhanced cost is maybe not great. Because you're still just getting a 4/4 out of it. Draco Marionette, yeah. Feather Rush, give Storm to an ally. Trancing Blow. +2 attack to a Bloodcraft follower in your hand. 3 damage to a random enemy follower. Only when a targetable card is in your hand. Fair enough. So you can't just hit your own follower for no reason. Lupine Axeman. Swordcraft 2/2. Put a Neteran Great Tree into your hand. There are fewer allied followers than enemy followers in play. Recover a play point. Oh. So if you're behind, this can help you catch back up. An Apostle of Disdain. Ooh. 4-cost 1/5. Storm. This follower takes damage. If this follower is not destroyed, gain +2 attack. Oh, I actually got dupes in the same pack for once. Traveler's Respite. Store 2 defense to your leader. Put a Neteran Great Tree in your hand and change its cost to 0. Okay. Enhanced Tiger. 4-cost 3/3 Rush. Strike. If there are no allied Neteran Great Trees in play, summon a Neteran Great Tree. An allied Neteran Great Tree is in play, gain +1/+1. Okay. Turn into a 4/4 if you've got one whenever you attack. And it has Rush, so it attacks right away. Okay, that's pretty good. Steel Wing, 5-cost 4/5. Rush, Strike, summon an Assembly Droid. What's an Assembly Droid? Just a 1/1. Iron Gear Corpsman. 2-cost 2/2. Ward, Fanfare. An allied Machina follower has been destroyed this match. Necromancy 6. Randomly put a copy of one of the highest cost allied Machina followers has been destroyed this match into your hand. Oh. Okay, use this to get back something that died that was really important then. Probably don't want to play it as a 2/2 if you can help it. Bloodthirsty Hamster. 2-cost 1/3. Once on each of your turns, when your leader takes damage, gain +1 attack. Not bad. If you have ways to damage your leader. Lightning Velociraptor. Put a Neteran Great Tree in your hand. If Overflow is active for you, put 2 in your hand instead. Alright. Hydro Alchemist. Randomly put either a Guard Form Golem or a Strike Form Golem in your deck. Guard Form, 2.33 Ward, Fanfare, Enhance 4, gain +1/+2. Alright, that's pretty good, yeah. Strike Form, 2.33 Rush, same Fanfare. Put a really good card in your deck that you might draw later. So play this early, and maybe a later turn will be better. Oh. That is a hell of an effect. Cyber Cannoneer. 2-cost 2/2. Enhance 4, summon 2 Assembly Droids. Yeah, pretty good. Mechabook Sorcerer. 5-cost 3/4. Give your leader the following effect. Whenever you play a Machina card, recover a play point. Not stackable and lasts for the rest of the match. Okay, so that... Not stackable? Which means running multiples of this in your deck is kind of a gamble. But only running one would also be a gamble. Because you might not get to draw it. Oh, interesting. Because that is a very powerful effect. That is a lot of mana cheating. Play point cheating, whatever. Tender Rabbit Healer. Restore 1 defense to all allies. Enhance 7, gain 4/4, and restore 4 defense instead. Okay. Playing it on turn 1 doesn't do much. It's just a 1/1, though. Witch Snap, yeah. Marion the Mummy, yeah. Tycho Mysterian Spell Nerd. 3 costs 3/2. Last words, put a Mysterian Circle in your hand. 2-point Runecraft. Summon a Clay Golem. Give ward to allied Clay Golems. It's a 2/2. Or if you evolve it, get Mysterian Right instead. 5 cost. Whenever you play a Mysteria card, if this card costs 5 play points, change its cost to 3. Deal 3 to an enemy, summon a Guardian Golem. It's a Guardian Golem. 4.33 ward. Okay. Levin Justice. Put a Urias Levin Duke into your hand. Deal X damage to an enemy follower. X deals the number of Levin cards in your hand. 2-point Bloodcraft 1/3. Whenever an enemy follower comes into play, deal 1 to the enemy leader. Mechanized Life Form. 2 costs 3/1. Whenever you play another Machina card, draw a card. That's powerful and terrifying. Hoverboard Mercenary. 2 cost 1/2. A random Machina card from your deck into your hand. Alright. Adept Thief. Yeah, seen you. Forest Defender. 5 cost 4/5. Is that a gorilla with an axe? Yes, it is. Whenever this follower's attack or defense is increased by an effect, deal 2 damage to all enemy followers. Okay, this guy wants to be in a deck that buffs him up. Give the gorilla the banana. Nephilio Dour Demon. Bloodcraft, 3 cost 3/3. Enhance 7, gain 4/4. Can't be targeted by enemy effects. Another Adept Thief, Bloodthirsty Hamster. Mechanization, Metal Blade Demon. Bloodcraft, Fanfare, draw X cards. Equal to the number of allied Machina followers in play. Evolve if you have at least 2 Machina cards in your hand, deal 2 damage to an enemy follower. Alright then. Last pack. Dragon Soul Princess, Dragoncraft. 3 costs 2/2, Fanfare, put a Glacial Dragon in your hand. Subtract 1 from damage taken by this follower. Glacial Dragon is a 7.55. Fanfare, deal 1 damage to all other followers. Oh, interesting. So it almost sounds like you want to play her on 10, get the Glacial Dragon into your hand and play it, and the Glacial Dragon won't be able to damage her. Like, that is a neat little bit of thing. It's kind of neat, yeah. Creeping Slime. 3 costs 2/2, enhance 6, evolve it, can't be attacked. So it just becomes a 4/4, but does... Enhance 6, it says evolve it. I have to assume that that means you're not using your normal evolve points for that. Fine Axeman, Serpent Drake. 3 costs 3/2, Fanfare, enhance 8, gain +4/+4. Turns into an 8 cost 7/6. Start of your opponent's turn, if this follower has been damaged, summon a Serpent Drake. Oh. Cards can evolve for free. Okay. That's what I thought. It's if an effect evolves something, then it's not spending your point. Inspired Inventor. Yeah. Mechanized Life Form. Temple Windbear. Phantasmal Core. Enhance 7. Recover an evolution point. It's pretty good. During your turn, when an allied follower evolves, gain 10 shadows, then banish this amulet. Okay, so if you get it in the late game and you've already spent your evolution points, you can still get value out of it. Alright. I don't imagine I got anything too absurd. This seems to be like This seems to be the starter people cards. Wait, I have so many more to do. Actually, I just remembered at 40. Trial decks can be used in story mode, and come in handy during tough battles, so make sure to take advantage of them. All battles in story mode can be skipped. I'll not be doing that. Play against a computer opponent or solve puzzles. Let me actually... Yeah, cards, You know what, I don't know, let's look at a puzzle, see if I understand this a little bit. Let's start at, I don't know, maybe round 1. Beginner, sure, why not? Let's see how well I'm understanding this game. Take a little break from pack opening. Reduce the enemy leader's defense to 0, of course. Alright. They've got a warded 2/3 in the way. I have 7 mana, exactly enough to play my 2 cards, which are Latika, Verdant Claw, 4 cost 3/3. Fanfare, put Latika's Embrace in your hand. Or you play a card, if it's the 4th card you've played this turn, recover 3 play points. If it's the 8th, evolve this follower. If it's the 12th, gain +3/+3 in Storm. Noted. Windswept Lancer, Storm, Fanfare, if at least 2 other cards were played this turn, gain +2/+2. Alright, what is Latika's Embrace? 0 play point, deal 3 damage to a random enemy follower. Ah, okay. Then... Huh. That let me kill him. That let me get over this, but that wouldn't let me kill him. Unlike Worlds Beyond, there's no pity for legendaries in the game. Average luck is like 1 legendary every 10 or so packs. I think I did okay then there. I think I got 2 legendaries across there for the not guaranteed ones. So I think I did okay. Then again, I might not have noticed. Yeah, I don't have any effect that'll let me draw cards. I don't have any evolve points. Am I missing something? I literally can't get Latika's effect off. Oh, wait, no, he gets +2/+2. That's what I was missing.
These tools just got
Forgot about that one. I thought he
sharp.
got Storm if it was 2/2.
Time to break some faces.
Grow strong.
No, that was
like the
way
vines.
easier than I was making it. I misread
Make
something.
like a leaf.
Okay. This game is a bit loud. I'm gonna tweak the sound settings a bit for you guys.
I did it! I won!
Yeah, okay, let me get the voice sounds down. Assume it's under more. Settings, audio, voices, like
Shadows.
6. Let's see if that helps. Actually, I should probably turn down sound effects a bit too. The music is not that loud though. That's probably okay on the sound effects. Maybe I should just look through... Alright, that's just all expert stuff. I don't know, I feel like I should be doing beginner stuff for now. Just figure this shit out. Dancing Mini Soul Devil. Noted. Reduce the enemy leader's defense to 0. Okay. We've got 2 defense. Ramiel, ward, reduce damage from effects to 0. Noted. Celestial Dragon, ward 1/1. No other effects. So this can't be damaged by effects at all. Noted. Acceleradium. Countdown 3. Whenever an allied artifact follower comes into play, give it Rush. Whenever you play an artifact card, recover a play point. Okay. That means these essentially cost nothing for me. Last words, draw a card. Last words, if it's your turn, put a random artifact from your deck into your hand. It's your opponent's turn, draw a card. Blue and red-haired guy looks kinda out of place as the protagonist of the anime. Not sure why he's here, since the premise of the anime is sorta like Yu-Gi-Oh! The game itself is based off Rage of Bahamut. Huh. I think they just have him here to entice the small children who probably watched the anime. I'm assuming the anime was for small children. I don't know why I assume that, I just am. And I have Celestial Artifact. Accelerate. Need to remember... Yeah, if you don't have enough, you can play it for its cost. Random artifact follower, excluding celestial artifact, from your deck into your hand. If X is at least 6, put 2 different random artifact followers, excluding celestial artifact, instead. X equals the number of different allied artifact cards destroyed this match. It's currently 0. Fanfare, deal X damage to an enemy follower, and then the enemy leader. Okay. So I think if I just... I haven't watched the anime, but apparently the first one's pretty bad, the second one's better. Yeah, that Goliath, I don't think I want that to do anything with that.
I have done the gods' bidding.
Yeah, that gets... X is now 2, so this will just kill him. Yeah, okay. It is a beginner puzzle. Maybe I could turn the music down slightly, because it does scale up at max.
Seems to be over.
Sound effects are still kind of loud at times. Alright, I'll cut those a bit. I just realized that... Let me just universally turn everything down another 2.
Shadowverse.
One more for music, because I was thinking it before then. Okay, I'm just gonna, like, do beginner puzzles to see if to test my ability to understand how this game works. Reduce the enemy leader's defense to 0. Sure. I have an evolution point and 1 follower in my hand. Fanfare, put a Fairy Wisp and Fairy into your hand. Evolve. Give your leader the following effect. Whenever an allied Fairy Wisp or Fairy comes into play, give it +1 attack, rush, and last words deal 1 damage to the enemy leader. Effect is not stackable and lasts for the rest of the match. Okay, well, it sounds like I want to play you... Get the Fairy Wisp and the Fairy in my hand. Probably want to play the Wisp first, and then the Fairy. Because the Wisp will banish itself if it's the 3rd card played, so I need order. Turn to a 5/5. What's this? Last words deal 2 damage to your leader, so I probably want to crash something into that then. Knight of Purgatory. As ward, Invocation. End of your turn, if Wrath is active for you, invoke this card. Banish all Knights of Purgatory from your deck. Allows you to play cards directly from your deck by satisfying specified requirements. Even if you have multiple copies of the same card in your deck, activating Invocation will only put 1 copy into play. Okay, so you get another one out, and then you toss another one from your deck to shrink it. And this one's been evolved. So it's a 6/6.
Rot and ravage, dear
Oh.
forest. You're done for! Grovel!
Evolve.
Like the maggot you are.
Yeah, so I want to play this one first. Crash you there.
Plague upon you.
Crash you here.
I'll see you in
I think.
purgatory.
And I think that's just an effect of my hero.
You are warning my baby!
There we go, yeah. Might turn down the sound effects even more, frankly. This is also how I'm testing my settings. Music is mostly fine.
Shadowverse.
Puzzle missions. Clear all of everything, I take it. And you just get sleeves and stuff. You get legendary packs for getting, like, the really high-end stuff, it looks like. Let's open some more packs, though. Wait, I think I need to go to shop. Yeah! I take it you're probably cool. Servant of Repose. 3 cost 1/4. Enhance 6, gain +3/+3 in ward. 6 for a 4/7 ward, okay. And in a turn, this follower didn't attack this turn, restore 1 defense to all allies. Ah. As a 3 cost, that's a really good effect. When it becomes a 6 cost and has 4 attack, that's a little less good. Because then you're, like, when you're missing 1 attack to restore defense to all allies, that's nice. Missing 4 attack to do that, not as good. Revenant Ram. Put a Terran Great Tree in your hand, last words gain a shadow. I think I already had that, actually. Relinquish Reason. +2 attack to all Bloodcraft followers in your hand, then if Vengeance is active, give +2 attack to all Bloodcraft followers in your deck. Vengeance abilities take effect when your leader's defense is 10 or lower. Mostly Bloodcraft. Alright, alright. Draco Marionettes. Buffalo Bones. Enhance 4. Gain last words, summon 2 skeletons. 2 cost 2/2. Skeletons are 1 cost 1/1s. Yeah, that'd be okay. 4 cost 2/2, summon 2 1/1s when it dies. Dance of Usurpation. Deal 2 damage to all enemy followers. Randomly put 2 of the following cards in your hand. Gilded Blade, deal 1 to an enemy. Gilded Goblet, restore 2 defense to an ally. Gilded Boots, give rush to an ally. Gilded Necklace, give +1/+1 to an ally. Byron Full Metal Dragoon. 2 costs 2/2. Whenever another allied follower comes into play, give it +1 attack. Evolve, summon an assembly droid. It is a 1 cost 1/1. Whenever another allied follower comes into play, give it +1 attack. And if they're a Machina, give them +1 health, too. So the assembly droid will actually be a 2/2, because it's a Machina. So evolve it to get a 2/2, to get 2/2 in stats, and summon a 2/2. That's pretty cool. White Knight. Yeah, I have you. Not in rainbow colors, though, probably. Maybe, I don't remember. Death's Mistress. 8 costs 6/6. Accelerate 2, draw a card. Burial Rite, draw 2 cards instead. Ambush. Followers that have ambush can't be targeted. They lose ambush if they attack or deal damage. Ah, so stealth. Electro Kitty. Electrocity. Fanfare. You have 20 cards or less in your deck, deal 2 damage to an enemy. Oh. So this must be one played in very fast decks, then. Treant. Icy's Hero. 3 cost 3/3. That's it. Sinister Sarcophagus. 4 cost 2/2. Last words, reanimate 2. Randomly summon a copy of one of the highest cost allied followers that's been destroyed this match. Costs less than or equal to the reanimate value. Okay, so Death Rattle, summon a 2 cost. Evolve, summon 3 ghosts, 1/1 storms that die at the end of the turn. They're banished at the end of the turn. And still reanimate 2 on the last words. Only gain +1/+1 on that evolve. Night Prowl Vampire. Crystallize 1, which is, you can play it as an amulet for 1. With Countdown 1, last words. If it's your turn, put a random Natura card from your deck in your hand. It's your opponent's turn, draw a card. Fanfare, deal 2 damage to an enemy follower. An allied Terran Great Tree is in play, deal 2 damage to all enemy followers instead. Yeah, you seem kind of good in a Natura Bloodcraft, in a Bloodcraft Terran Great Tree deck. Giga Hand Golem. Easy. 2 cost 2/2, Fanfare, Earthright, gain Rush, and summon a Scrap Golem. Enhance 7, gain +4/+4 as well. Pretty okay. You just seem decent for an Earth Sigil thing. Yeah, you just look good in an Earthright deck. Just generally, like a 2 cost 2/2 with a ward to back you up after you've probably died from your initial attack. That effect doesn't work up close, but from a distance it looks okay. Vulse Champion Deadeye. Enhance 6, banish an enemy follower or amulet. Oh. Evolve. Destroy an enemy follower with 3 defense or less. Huh. Zealot of Usurpation. 4 costs, 3/3 rush. Put one of the following cards in your hand during strike. Blade, Goblet, Boots, Necklace. Yeah, I've seen the gilded stuff. Necromantic Ether. Put an Terran Great Tree in your hand. This is your 5th turn or later, recover a play point. Then, if this is your 10th turn or later, reanimate 4. Okay, so early on, it just gets you a tree, but if you get it later, it gets you a tree, and it didn't cost you anything. And if you play it really late game, you get a tree, it didn't cost you anything, and you bring back a 4 cost. I actually really like these. I kind of like these cards like this that are very low cost, but if you play them really late in the game, they become really, really strong. But they're good early because of the tempo. That's a cool thing to do. I haven't seen many games that do that count your turns. And by counting turns, that means ramp nonsense can't mess with it. Like, it can't scale off of ramping if you somehow manage to ramp with Shadowcraft. I'm also assuming I understand how classes work. I assume you can't really use, whatever your class, you can only use those and generic cards, or neutral cards. But trait, you can use whatever traits you want, just probably you want to use traits of the same type. If Vengeance is active for you, gain the ability to ignore ward. Vengeance is less than 10 health. That's okay. This follower has at least 6 attack, gain rush. So I guess you want to buff it in your hand before you even play it. And then it could snipe something that's hiding behind a ward. Very situational, but its default stats are actually okay. Forecast 4/4. So its situational effects are okay, but it's still a good on-curve follower. That's just good stats, I think, for this game. Being equal to their cost is good stats. Geovore. Edict of Truth. Draw cards until there are 9 cards in your hand. If this card has been spell boosted at least 9 times, recover 7 play points. Oh, God. And those other cards I already have. Forest Defender, Gorilla, Gigahand Golem, Fatal Fields. Countdown 2, 4-cost Amulet. End of your turn, destroy a random allied follower and a random enemy follower. RNG, but could swing in your favor. Weathered Vanguard. 3 cost 2/3, enhance 7, summon 3 Heavy Knights. 1 cost 1/2s. That's a lot of them for just... That'd be okay. They don't have any effects on them, actually, so maybe it fills your board up, and if you have something that would buff all of them immediately after, that'd be good. Mountain Deity. Lovely Heart Monica. 4 cost 3/3, summon Mora, Monica's Familiar. 7.11, accelerate 3, recover an evolution point. Fanfare, summon a Lovely Heart Monica. Recover an evolution point. Last words, start of your next turn, put Mora, Monica's Familiar in your hand, evolved. Okay, so that last word effect is very powerful. And you get an evolved one, which would be... I assume it has these same abilities, but still the fanfare. You just can't play the evolved one for a few turns, but you could recover an evolution point off it by using it as an accelerate. Leela Arborist, 1 cost 1/1, give 1/1 to your other allied force with at least 4 attack. Yeah. Ilmasuna, Arms Dealer. Discard a card from your hand, put a random spell or amulet from your deck into your hand. It doesn't say a random card from your hand, so could be good. Discard a card I don't need anymore. Viridic Discovery, Heroic Fairy Champion. 4 cost 2/2 ward. Next time damage is dealt to this follower, reduce that damage to 0. Oh. And enhance, it becomes a 5/5. Disciple of Lust. Bloodcraft, 1 cost 1/1. Strike, deal 1 damage to your leader. Last words, deal 1 damage to the enemy leader. So you want to trade with this, then. You don't want to go face and have it last a while. You're constantly beating yourself over the head. Or maybe you do. Maybe you want your hero to be damaged. Your leader, whatever. Draconic Core. Enhance 7, recover... I think I have one of these. During your turn, an allied follower evolves, gain an empty playpoint orb, recover 2 playpoints, and banish this amulet. Yeah, pretty good. And at Enhance 7, you get the point back first. Truth's Adjudication. So I'm gonna guard... Oh, yeah, I saw this. Dryad of the Grove. Sometimes Dryads look like that, sure, why not? 5 cost 4/4. Put 2 fairies in your hand. Clash. Give the enemy follower -2. Attack. Clash. Activates when attacking or defending against an enemy follower before damage is dealt. Not activate when attacking leaders. Ah. So, when it attacks something, they do 2 less damage. Actually, it says -2, like that's permanent. So you want her to attack something first, and if it doesn't die, she doesn't take that much damage, then you can rush something else in and maybe it lives. Seem pretty good for board control. And you get some fairies in your hand if you really want them. Mia Angelic Doll. I think I have you. Yeah. Hana Mysterian Paragon. 5 cost 4/5. Mysterian Knowledge in your hand. Randomly put one of the following cards in your hand. Mysterian Missile or Mysterian Circle. Missile, 2 costs, deal 3 to an enemy follower, 1 to the enemy leader. Or Circle, summon a Clay Golem and give ward to all Clay Golems. Mecha Blade Soldier. 6 cost 4/6, strike. Deal 1 to all enemy followers. Another allied Machina follower is in play, deal 2 instead. Realistically, you should have another Machina out, if he's out, I presume. So, deal 4, he has 6, and then deal 2. So he kind of has 6 attack. And cleave. Vengeful Possession, 3 cost 3/3. Enhance 6, gain 2/2 and Bane. Give Bane to another allied follower. Yeah, I have you. Steadfast Angel. 1 cost 1/1 ward. Enhance 4 for 2/2s. Dragon Chef. 3 cost 3/3. Restore 1 defense to your leader. An allied amulet's in play, restore 3 instead. Sanctum Keepers. 7 cost 4/5 Storm. Just right at the face. Kill him. Treant. Shirati, Mysterian Mogul. Yeah, I have you. Phantasmal Core. I don't have you animated yet. Goblin Fighter. 2 costs 2/1. Randomly put one of the following cards in your hand. Goblin, the 1 cost 1/2. Or Goblin Leader, 4 costs 2/3, summon a goblin at the end of your turn. I guess sometimes you would prefer the Goblin so you can play it right away, but the Goblin Leader in the late game would definitely be the better thing to get. Sniper. Drill Hedgehog. 2 cost 2/2, put a Great Tree in your hand. Resonance is active, gain Rush. Resonance. When your deck has an even number of remaining cards. Oh, God. That's a difficult thing to do. Teethy Underworld Shaman. 7 cost 1/9. Ward. Fanfare, Burial Rites. Yeah. Random 3 play points and 1 play point follower from your deck into play. So get rid of 1 thing in your hand and put 2 stuff. And a 1/9 Ward is pretty good. That's just, they gotta crash into that. Prison of Pain. 3 cost Amulet, countdown 2, Fanfare, deal 1 to your leader and draw a card. End of your turn, deal 1 to your leader and draw a card. Pretty good. Dual Flay Blurry, Medea Ritual Sorceress. Didn't I already say? Oh wait, I got 2 Teethies actually. 5 cost 4/5, Fanfare, and last word, summon a Witch's Cauldron. Hance 8, summon a Guardian Golem and recover an evolution point. Evolve, if any targetable enemy followers or amulets are in play, perform Earthright, transform an enemy follower or amulet into a clay golem. Last word, summon a Witch's Cauldron. Witch's Cauldron. 1 point amulet, last words, draw a card. Alright, so it's something you activate with your sigil effect. And for her enhanced cost, you get your evolution point back to evolve her and put that on. Get your Earth right there. Evolution points are interesting. It's definitely going to take me... It's definitely going to... I'm definitely going to have too good to use syndrome about those. Forgotten Sanctuary. Countdown 3. Fanfare and last words. Summon a Barong. 6.54 ward, can't be targeted. Dang. So it comes out, you get something that is worth way more than 5, and then it dies and you get it again. Zealot of Repose. 4 cost 0/1. The end of your turn, this follower didn't attack this turn, destroy all enemy followers with 2 defense or less. Alright, I see why it doesn't have attack. Why would you bother attacking with it? Like, that is some removal. Craving Splendor. 3 costs, give +4 attack to a follower, deal 4 damage to that follower. That's hitting one of your things a lot for how... It is a lot of extra damage, so going for lethal with that for sure. Actually, it says to a follower, so it's also 3... You could also just think of it as 3 costs, deal 4 to kill something. Which is probably good. Vile Torrent. Summon 3 skeletons, give +1/+1 to all allied followers. So you get 3 2/2s at the bare minimum. Then Necromancy 4. You got 4 shadows, give +2/+2 to all allied followers instead. Alright, so 8 cost, summon 3 3/3s if you have 4 shadows. I got 2 of those. White Knight, Fertile Ether. Yeah, I have that too. I'm glad I'm seeing more and more cards I already have, which tells me my collection's getting better. Not great still, but you know. I have this, I have you. Horn of Solitude. Countdown 4. End of your turn, if only 1 allied follower is in play, give a random allied follower +1/+1 in ward. If you only have 1 follower... Saying give a random allied is weird. Just say give that one if you only have 1. That's a weird way to phrase it. I still get what it's going for, but odd. Liberté Werewolf Pup. And hang on, her name is Liberté and she's wearing friggin' an Uncle Sam hat, an American flag dress? Alright. 2 cost 2/2. Enhance 7, gain +3/+3. Fuck yeah, yeah. America! Fuck yeah! Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah! You do damage the enemy leader, restore 4 defense to your leader. During your turn, whenever another allied follower evolves, deal 1 damage to the enemy leader, restore 2 defense to your leader. Okay. She definitely works when you got a lot of other people to back her up. I don't know if you want to... Well, this is all one paragraph, so I'm thinking this is... This doesn't look separated. Does she only get that effect with the enhance, then? Hard to tell. War Dog. 3 cost 3/3. Enhance 6. Deal 3 damage to the enemy leader. Okay. 6 cost 3/3, deal 3 to the enemy lead. Okay, sure. Student Teacher Paula. 4 cost 3/3, put a Burgeoning Genius in your hand. 4 cost Runecraft spell. Cover an evolution point. Summon a Guardian Golem if you have 20 or less cards in your deck. Evolve, subtract 1 from the cost of a Mysteria card in your hand. Okay. Ooh. Servant of Unkilling. Give an enemy -1 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. I think I've seen you, actually. Corrupted Bat. Put a Great Tree in your hand. Vengeance is active. Gain +1 attack and ward. So if you have Vengeance, which you probably shouldn't on turn 2, so this is not going to get out of control for having that effect. Icarus Sunbound Wing. Not a title that makes me think she has a long life ahead of her. 4 costs 3/3, put a random non-artifact card that costs 1 play point or less from your deck into your hand. Alright. Evolve, put a random artifact follower that costs 1 play point or less from your deck into your hand. Okay. Trail Hedgehog, Bloodthirsty, Golden Bell. Countdown 3. Fanfare, restore 1 defense to your leader. Last words, draw 2 cards. Even if you don't get the defense, that's still worth it to just draw cards later. Extreme Carrot. A neutral card. 2 costs 2/2. Last words, if an allied Great Tree is in play, put an Extreme Carrot into your hand. Alright, so he's just generating a thing to go out there. Noted. Items obtained. Oh, okay, so when you get a legendary, you get their icon, too. It looks like. Alright, let's do a little bit more easy baby puzzles, I guess. Charge. Reduce the enemy leader's defense to 0. I assumed. I have 1 evolution point. 3 cards in my hand. Revolver Eagle. Don't need to worry about the crystallize. It's just a 7/7 strike, summon a Regal Falcon. Set. 2/8, Bane and Ward. Can't be targeted by effects. End of your turn, restore 3 defense to your leader. Ooh. Jeez, this is already tricky. Victorious Grappler, 5 cost 5/5, give all allied officer followers the following effect. Clash, deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. Clash, deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. Alright, so play her last, probably. I only have 9 points, though. Swordmaster Sweep, during your turn, whenever an allied follower evolves, change the cost of this card to 3. Destroy an enemy follower, deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. Okay, no, I see what to do. Homebound Infantryman. Rush. Last words, put a Homebound Infantryman into your deck. You have +1/+1 to all homebound infantrymen in your deck. Oh. This is a card I like that just generates infinite value. Eventually. The game just this is a card for a game that goes into empty deck for the opponent. Like, alright, I'm just gonna keep drawing 1-cost 30/30s for the rest of the game. He has Rush by default. So I probably actually want to buff up Grappler so she can attack right away and do the thing. Homebound infantryman.
You want
Grappler.
something, you gotta fight for it.
You're done.
Evolve her.
Victory's never handed to you. You gotta fight for it.
Now you cost 3. Double check what you do. Destroy an enemy follower, deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. Destroy you.
To battle, comrades!
My hand slipped.
Doing perfect damage wasn't important. Just, having enough rushes to do that was important.
The pleasure was all mine.
Transcendent Sorcery. Beat all enemy followers. Alright, not going for a kill this time. I have 1 defense, they have 20. Skullfish. Rush, last words, Necromancy 2. Deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. Alright, don't kill that. Understood. Ceres, Bride of the Night. Bane, last words, deal 1 damage to a random enemy follower. Noted. Actually, it's Necromancy 2. They do have 2 shadows, so they can trigger either of those. I have 10 Transcendent Simulacrum. Let's see. Enhance 5. Gain the ability to attack 2 times per turn. Evolve this follower. Can't be destroyed by effects. Can be destroyed by damage from effects. Okay, so it wants to rush into these 2 to kill them. And it'll be a 4/4, so it can. Their Bane won't work on it. And as Strike, if you have more than 40 cards in your deck, which I do, banish cards from your deck until there are 20 cards left. Otherwise, put a Golem Summoning in your hand. What is Golem Summoning? 2-point Runecraft, summon a Guardian Golem. If you have 20 cards or less in your deck, evolve it. But I wouldn't have the points to play that. Would I... Actually, yes, I could, because I could do you for Accelerate. Argentum Astrum. Banish an enemy follower with 2 defense or less. Banish 2 random cards from your deck. Ah! For that Accelerate. That actually would be pretty good. Drain. Leader recovers 1 defense for every point of damage that followers with Drain deal when attacking. Drain doesn't activate when followers defend. So Drain Ward would not be as powerful a combination as, Lifesteal Taunt is in Hearthstone. It's still useful for preserving life on your hero, but you're not healing when they are attacked. 20 cards or less, gain the ability to evolve for 0 evolution points. The 2 times thing I feel like I need. I feel like I actually want to play you for your Accelerate cost. But how can I? You have 2 attack, which actually means you could just barely live through the Skullfish thing. I don't have any evolve points myself. But I could evolve her, actually. Okay, so I think I see what to do. The Golem thing is... that would be nice, but it's bait. Oh wait, I get the Golem anyway, actually. Because she gets 2 strikes.
Renounce yourself.
Alright. Do I golem summoning? Let me look at my options here. She wouldn't be able to attack twice. Banish one for the... If I go for the accelerate cost by playing the golem, I can banish one of them. Golem... Nah, that wouldn't work, actually. The more I'm looking at it. My Guardian Golem, it'd be a 5/5 rush, which does not let me win. Because this thing's last words would still go off and kill me. So I think I do just play her anyway. And then I can just evolve her.
Miracles and magic are two sides of the same coin.
Or him? I thought that was a lady.
You're done for.
Looking closer, that is a guy.
Water in the
My
desert
mistake.
is more precious than gold.
Banish you. Because of your drain, I heal before the damage happens. There we go. Yes. Okay. The golem was a bait, but it got me a little bit with the accelerate and the thing. I feel like that was slightly above beginner. You know? I feel like beginner is the right word for what I just did. Do one more before I open more packs. Reduce the enemy leader's defense to 0. Sure enough. I have 6, 1 evolve point. I've got Okami. I know what you do. Goblin King. 5/5 ward. 1/1 to other allied follower. If at least 2 other cards are played this turn, give +1/+1 and storm to all allied fairies. Ooh. So actually I want to play my fairies first. Probably don't want to give the +1/+1 to Okami, because it's going to have enough attack by itself to get over the thing.
Hey, let's play. Hey, let's play.
This to all allied fairies. That should include itself, right? In theory?
Darn it all!
You can have the +1.
Your wings free.
No, it doesn't give itself storm for that. Was Okami a fairy, actually?
You're done for. So sparkly.
I'm gonna reset. Let's try playing first.
Hey, let's play.
Da-da-da. Forest crafts. Evolved, it gains the... Actually, Actually, I think I see what to do here.
It won't be long now. Hey, let's play. Hey, let's play.
Huh? I don't know what I thought was gonna happen from that, actually.
Let my melody set your wings free.
Does not solve the issue, though. Still just don't have the face damage necessary. Maybe I have to give it to you to give you Rush. Because they'll have Storm, and you'll have just enough attack to kill with that.
Hey, let's play. Hey, let's play.
Let my melody set your wings free.
Yeah, no, this is how you gotta do it.
Here.
The wind hand shall carry.
Alright,
Listen to my
I
song.
was getting bamboozled. I was getting pricked and smeckledorfed. Tricksy fairies.
I did it! I won!
Let's open more cards. Cards are fun. I like card. Probably the next time I play this, I'll do actual story stuff, but right now I just want to make sure I understand how this game works. I have so many packs to open, it's like, I should do that. A lot of cards I've seen before. Mino Crafty Reaper. 1 cost 1/1. Enhance 7, gain 5/5 and 3 shadows. Last word, gain a shadow. So as a 1 cost to give you a shadow, that's pretty good. But late game for the 7 cost is a 6/6 and 3 shadows, that's also really good. Dragon Blader, Devil Raider. 2 cost 1/3 ward. Enhance 7, gain 4/4. Vengeance is active, 5/5 instead. Mad Lance Centaur. It took me a second to figure out what part of him was the head. It's the middle part that's a helmet. I was like, that looked like an elbow. Like an armored elbow. Because there are not eye holes in this helmet. Which I guess is to make sure he focuses just ahead on the race. Because he gets very distracted. 7 costs 5/5. This is discarded from your hand, deal 1 damage to a random enemy follower. Fanfare, deal 1 damage to a random enemy follower, do this 4 times. Okay, so it's something you could benefit from it being discarded, but it's kind of good if you just play it. Like, if they have just a 4 health follower out there, you kill it. Another one of these core cards. Enhance 7, recover an evolution point. They all have that. During your turn, allied follower evolves, put 2 insights in your hand, cover 2 play points, and then banish this amulet. Insights. 1 cost, draw card. Tender Rabbit Healer. Restore a defense. Yeah. Boomfish. 2 costs 2/2. At the end of your turn, if Overflow is active, deal 1 damage to all followers. All of them. And for Evolved, does 3 instead. Disciple of Disdain. Another allied follower is in play, deal 1 damage to that follower, and draw a card. Okay. Pine Holy Police. If another allied follower rush and deal 1 damage to it. Summon a Scrap Golem. Pyromancer. If any allied amulets are in play, turn 1 to your hand, deal 1 damage to all followers. If the return card is a Great Tree, deal 2 instead. Is that implying he's burning the trees down? Virtuous Aether, all animated and stuff. Joy of Destruction. Destroy an allied Portalcraft follower or Portalcraft amulet without countdown. Deal 4 to an enemy follower. Only when both when both targetable and enemy are in play. Servant of Disdain. This follower takes damage. If it's not destroyed, draw a card. Bit hard to do, with only 2 defense. Propose. Ernesta Magic Dealer. Discard a card from your hand, draw a card. Oh yeah. Magic Blade Witch. 8 costs 4/4. Accelerate, summon an Earth Essence. It's an Earth Sigil. Fanfare, deal 3 to 2 random enemy followers. Usurping Spine Blade. Deal 3 damage, and put a Gilded in your hand. Mecha Forge Devil. This guy's dripped the hell out. Look at this shit. Does he have, like... Those aren't feet. He just has spears instead of feet, it looks like. Robot arm, robot legs. That bend makes it look like he can really jump. He's got the Dracula goatee. Like, with the mustache and the little bits here. This guy is cool as hell. Inviting this guy to the barbecue. Any barbecue. I don't care what it is. He's coming with me. This guy's cool as hell. I'm playing Bloodcraft to play this guy. Put an assembly droid in your hand. Evolve, put a repair node in your hand. Cover 2 play points. Restore defense to an ally. If it's a Machina follower, restore 3 instead. This guy's cool as hell. I want to play Bloodcraft now. That's really all it took. I needed one cool-looking card. I haven't been looking at the art as much as I probably should. Bloodcraft does seem to have vampire stuff, and I do like vampire stuff. Hang on. You sick son of... Oh, Mondays are shorter for me anyway, usually. I'll probably finish these, and then we'll end it, because Mondays are not too long for me most of the time. Leash the Nightmare. 2 random followers from your deck into your hand. So I'm a Forest Bat for each non-Machina follower. For each non-Machina follower added to your hand. Okay, so it's RNG. And summon an Assembly Droid for each Machina follower added to your hand. Okay, so summon either Forest Bats or Assembly Droids. Forest Bats are just 1/1s, Assembly Droids are... Okay, they're just 1/1s no matter what, but they're either Machinas or not Machinas, I suppose. You could get lucky and get the Machinas. Feather Rush, yeah. Passionate Follower. Select an allied amulet, put a copy of that amulet in your hand, subtract 1 from its cost. Ah, cool. Got a good amulet, get another one. Zealot of Truth. 9 costs, 3/5. Spell boost, subtract 1 from the cost, and it has Storm. Alright. 2 of those. Nightmare. Dream Eater. Okay, so Nightmare is her name. Alright. 2 costs, 1/1. If Vengeance is active for you, gain +2 attack. Last words, summon a Forest Bat, give it +X. Attack, X's this follower's attack. Okay, that's pretty good. So even as just a normal 2 cost, it's a 2 cost, 2/1, it dies and summons another one. Which, that's pretty decent value. That should kill something. Arboreal Core. Yeah, all the core cards. During your turn, allied follower evolves, put 2 Fairy Wisps in your hand, and banish this. And there's Hannah. Okay, sometimes it just happens in the middle. Strategic Assembly. Countdown 3. End of your turn, give a random allied follower +1 attack. End of your turn, give a random allied follower with no card text ward. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Mysterian Wisdom. Banish a card from your hand, put a copy of that card in your deck. Put a Mysterian Missile and Mysterian Circle in your hand. Yeah, I know those cards. Death Guard. 1 cost, spell. Give an allied follower the following effect. Next time damage is dealt to this follower, reduce that damage to 0. Enhance 4, give all allied follower hers that effect instead. Ooh. Displacer Bot. This guy is also cool as hell. No, actually, no. He's less cool the more I look at him. He's made of rocks. Robots made of rocks are lame. 4 costs, 3/4. Put an Acceleratium in your hand. Put a random artifact card from your deck in your hand. Acceleratium. Countdown 3. Allied artifact follower comes into play, give it Rush. When you play an artifact card, recover a play point. Okay, that's pretty strong. And Virtuous Ether. Whoop. You look important, and you're all rainbowy and shit. Daisy Bow. I think I've seen you. Jet Broom Witch. Put an Assembly Droid or Repair Node in your hand, okay. Calamity Bringer. This guy is enormous. 7 cost, 7/4. Fanfare, randomly destroy 3 other followers. If Vengeance is not active for you, deal 7 damage to your own leader. Ah. Evolve, if Vengeance is active for you, randomly deal 1 damage to a leader or another follower. Do this 9 times. Does he look evolved? A little cooler. It still looks like it's the same base art, just flipped and magicked up. Okay, so play this guy when you're behind on board to not be anymore, but also hit yourself. And you could evolve him, but if you do, at what cost, potentially? Grimnir Warring Tempest. 3 cost, 2/3 ward, enhance 7, deal X damage to all enemy followers. X equals the number of times allied followers have evolved this match. Huh. You also look important and rainbowed. Rabbit Mage. 2 cost, 3/1. There are no allied Earth Sigil amulets in play. Summon an Earth Essence. Techno Lord. 8 cost, 5/5. Accelerate 3. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy follower. Hey, nerd shit? Yeah, this is nerd shit. This card game came somewhat recommended, and I like card games. Recommended because it actually has a robust single-player aspect to it. I'm just opening packs I got, but I'm almost... I'm gonna end pretty soon, because it's Monday, though. Accelerate 3, deal 1 damage to random enemy follower. It's X times. Number of allied Machina followers destroyed this match. But its fanfare is randomly summon a copy of one of the highest cost allied Machina followers destroyed this match, excluding Technolord, so you can't cheat him out. And he's just a 7/7 for evolution. Artifact Call. Random artifact card from your deck in your hand. If Resonance is active, put 2 artifact cards instead. Yeah. Giselle Mermaid Healer. Start your opponent's turn, restore 2 defense to all other allied followers. 1 cost, 0/3. She'd be good at keeping your board alive. Disciple of Destruction. 2 cost, 1/2. Destroy another allied Portalcraft follower, Portalcraft amulet without countdown, then draw 2 cards. Servant of Silence, I know you. Buffalo Bones. Yeah, I know you. I'm getting to the point I'm starting to recognize cards. I'm like, oh, I've gotten this card before. Meta Division. Put a Radiant artifact into your deck. At the end of your turn, draw a card. 5-point Portalcraft 4/3 Storm. Last words, if it's your turn, put a random artifact card from your deck in your hand. If it's opponent's, draw a card. That's Storm, so it's probably usually going to be your opponent's. Devil Raider. Griffinback Guard. Mermaid as a healer is such cliche. It is, I assure you. I don't heal shit. Mermaid Barbarian. Now, that's a little trickier, just because... What weapon do you imagine a barbarian using? An axe, right? You ever tried to swing an axe underwater? Doesn't fucking work. A mermaid barbarian with a spear, though, that'll work. Because spears work underwater. I've discussed this at length. Could use a hammer? Even more difficult, actually, underwater. A hammer doesn't goddamned work underwater. You know that thing called wind resist you get up here on land? Imagine that, but twice as much, because you're under goddamned water, and water resists you more than wind. An axe would be a smarter choice than a hammer. Still wouldn't really work, but axe at least has something resembling hydrodynamics. About a water hammer, not a thing. I don't think. Let me I'm second guessing myself. Okay, it's not... It is a thing, but not the way you're implying. Griffinback Guard. Fanfare. +3 health if Overflow is active. Ward. Heroic Fairy Champion. Next time damage is dealt to this follower, reduce it to 0. Enhance, it's a 5/5. Marrying the Mummy. Zealot of Disdain. Deal 1 to a random allied and enemy follower. Bow and Arrow. Bowstring doesn't really work underwater. Like, And the arrow is not really going to sit on the bowstring, and it's not going to launch either. An arrow is very aerodynamic. It's not very hydrodynamic. I only put 2 of these in, yeah. Yeah, you. I know that card as well. Oh, hey, Apollo. Biotorin, I know you. Boomfish. Fairy Circle. Put 2 fairies in your hand. Thief, Mia. Splendorous Rock. 3 cost 3/3. Enhance 6 to evolve it into a 5/5 with Rush. Strike, gain +1 attack until the end of the turn. Pool Noodle. You ever actually tried to swing a pool noodle while underwater? Again, water resistance. And it's not even rigid, so it's like even less effective. Brave Intervention. Mermaid Barbarian goes to town with a pool noodle. Random Swordcraft follower that costs 2 play points or less from your deck into play. Deal 4 damage to an enemy follower. Huh. Apollo. 2/1/2. Invocation. What's Invocation again? Play cards directly from your deck by satisfying specified requirements. At the end of your turn, if you have at least 2 play points, no allied cards are in play, and at least 1 enemy card is in play, invoke this card. So summon a copy of it. From your deck, actually. Fanfare, enhance 9, gain +7/+7, and ward. Yeah. That's actually a lot for how big an enhance that is. Alright, got Throne. Malevolent Almirage. 2 cost 0/2 Bane. Seems worthless. Same thing with Aquaman. What crimes are happening underwater? What laws are being followed underwater is a better question. Oh yeah, this does not seem good. It has no attack, so you can't really get its Bane effect off. Actually, well, they just ignore it. If you have a way to give it ward, it'd be great. Fish killing other fish in cold blood? Well, yeah. They do that, yes. All the time. Exclusively, in fact. Fish don't care about other fish. Priestess of Excess. 6 costs 5/5. Crystallize 2. Last word's banish a random enemy follower with countdown 1, so you get it at the end of the turn. But she already has those last words anyway. Giving Gourmet. 5 cost 4/4. Give +1/+1 to another allied follower. If there are any Natura cards in your hand, give +2/+2 instead. Alright, so run in Natura, even though it's neutral. Zealot of Disdain. Oh yeah, I saw you. Bone Drone. 4 costs 3/3. Cool. Fanfare and last words, summon an assembly droid. Alright. Just a 1/1. 3/3, summon a 1/1. When it dies, summon another. Rock Lobster is actually based on real events. Massacre of Atlantis. Oh no, the Massacre of Atlantis was far worse than that. Like, way more than a single rock lobster. Might have involved a few, Eldritch entities. Let's not worry about that. Robo Falcon. Give another allied Machina follower 1/1 rush. Cool. Okay, so I'm definitely interested in this. Techno Lord and Calamity Bringer. I had a feeling. They were given a great bit of fanfare. Did have to downplay it. There's only so much the FCC lets you play. Yeah. But again, don't worry about that at all. Is this my starting deck? Full of worthless crap that I'll probably not want to use? Nothing above 6 cost in here. Yes, I know this stream was a little rocky with all the installing. But, like a good, looking at my timer, hour of it was spent not actually being recorded at all. Because it was just me chatting about my Elder Scrolls OC. Whoopsie. Yeah. It's just because this game installs really weird. Like, I got it off Steam, I was like, okay, that'll be the end of it. That wasn't the end of it. You boot it up after getting it off Steam, and it's like, would you like to download the tutorial? Oh, okay, sure. Might take a while. Oh, while you're playing the tutorial, would you like to download the rest of the game data? What? I guess. I kind of thought that was already done. And then the rest, the tutorial took goddamn forever to install. Like installing TES Online? Yes, but worse. Because SHADOWVERSE's installer is very, very poorly made. Like, it is exceptionally slow. But, that's gonna do it for this one. Gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.